Hey everybody, Steve Burns here. So I figured I would put on Facebook this new warp nacelle end cap designed for David Alexander, and it's kind of a fun one actually. I'll break it down as to how I plan it to work. Let's go ahead and just show. You can see the sphere inside. I'm going to kind of put it straight on here. You can see inside the rings are designed so we can actually add LED lights around the side to give it the appearance that there's another glow or energy source that's stabilizing. That helps the stabilizing energy coming out of the warp nacelle, the propulsion. So, but then I've also have the main sphere here, which is going to be printed in white. So everything else is going to be printed in a silver. All right, which is basically a type of a light gray, and it'll be light tight. And then the ball or the sphere here will be the only thing that's going to be printed in white. So I designed it so that these extra details surrounding the ball is kind of coming out and inward, which basically means that I have to, insert the ball from the rear, from right back here. You can see right back here, this is the stand for it. So in fact, actually, I'll share that with you. Let's go to, there's a stand there, and then the sphere is here. Okay, so I'm designing all this in Lightwave. I'm in Lightwave version 2018.0.5 on this one, although they just released a 0.06. Is out. I haven't yet had a time to load it in. So that's going to be the this cap or this support here for the sphere is going to be modeled or built inside of a silver PLA filament. And again, as I mentioned, the sphere will be in white. All right. So I'm going to print these two separately. So these two are going to go. It's going to go from the rear and inset into the warp nacelle. So let me show you this here. You can see right there how it's going to sit inside. Now, this warp nacelle comes with several supports or sheathings here to give it some depth. I thought it was kind of interesting design. So I'm going to add in the new one. There it is, right there. So right inside, that's the first one. And then you can see, in fact, let's turn off the ball so it makes it a little bit easier for you to see everything. We can see inside there, that's where the ball is going to sit on. And then that support will just slip right in through the rear. And then you're just going to have to glue this on to the back here to get it, to fit snug. All right, so right down in here, I definitely want to show this. Let's grab maybe that one. There we go. You can see what I've done here. So I've designed this area that fits around the sphere so that these little supports right down in here is going to connect to the interior of the nacelle hood. So with that on, we can see what's happening here. So it adds nice little extra detail back there. Really simple design. I mean, it's just something we're not going to see the rear. This is going to fit on the back of the model, on the back of the nacelles themselves. So you're never going to see the inside, but you have plenty of room to put in your lights and LEDs to slip on through. Okay, so that is your basic housing. Let's go on here and put your sphere inside. There's a sphere. All right, and of course that'll be connected to the other support back here that you can actually fit the sphere through. Okay, so once that's done, I have one more little added detail for this piece, and that's the final exterior hood, which we'll put it on there, which really adds a nice little sense of depth and dimension and a little bit more detail. I think this is going to be one of the more interesting ones in terms of nacelle end caps that I've designed. We'll see. I'm going to print this out and see how well it prints. So the idea here is to print the sphere and the support for it from the behind, right behind it, on separately, and I'll share with you. Let's go ahead and turn off a couple of things there. So I want to turn that sphere off and turn that one on. All right. So basically, this is everything. This one will be printed as one whole piece in silver, and then as I mentioned before, the sphere and its support will be separate, will be printed as 2 separate pieces. Okay, so now it's it's time to test this. Bring it on into Cura, see how well it slices, and if it slices as I feel it will be fairly accurate, then I will go ahead and do a print, and I should be able to print this without supports. Okay, so everything in here is at a nice angle. Everything's going to be set vertically on my print bed. It'll come vertically up, and any of these angle. I designed it so everything's at an angle here, so that I would not need supports. Okay, all right. So I'm going to just prove my theory and see how well this comes out, and give you guys an update when I get it onto the printer. Okay, well, that's it for now. Steve Burns signing off.